Andrade, 31 years old, has the height and the reach advantage on Keeler. Just dropped him 2 times en route to a 10-round unanimous decision. Wearing a Luke, I am your father shirt all week.
But as I watched Demetrius Andrade in a fight like this...
Oh, right away, Keeler goes down!
That's what I was looking for.
Keeler goes down instantly. Will he get up?
And Chris, we have seen this before when Andrade gets a knockdown early and can't finish his opponents.
He already flexed that collar.
Big time left hand to the body from Andrade, and he tosses Keeler down. That is not a knockdown. Not a knockdown. We've seen it off left hand since Keeler against the ropes. You can see Andrade just wants to get Keeler out of there. See if Keeler can settle down at all. Andrade is free southpaw who features plenty of power as Keeler goes on the offensive.
Keeler, he came in and he got up. Andrade, on the other hand, he went for the finish, but he needs to calm down a little bit more and look for that right hook.
Well, Sergio, Keeler's been in with some good fighters. Luis Arias, a former world title challenger, we beat in his last fight. Nobody on the level, though.
This fight, he's just dealing with a overly confident champion. There's that right hook again by Demetrius Andrade.
Andrade, and down goes Keeler. Not a knockdown, not a knockdown.
Because Andrade will time him with those looping punches. But that's not in Keeler's...
Oh, down he goes! And that may very well be it.
Because there was no head movement by Luke Keeler. Andrade timed him perfectly.
Wow, Keeler somehow back on his feet after that absolutely crackling left hand. And you know Andrade is going to try and end it here in the second. A big swing with the right. Andrade with another straight left. Working an uppercut. Will Keeler survive the second round?
And Keeler was just against the ropes a little bit too long, and Andrade timed them with that overhand left. Brutal big shot there by Demetrius Boo-Boo Andrade, but credit for Keeler for getting up. He was able to survive that second round, but can he survive this next third round? That's the question.
And you could hear Pete Taylor, his trainer, in his big overhand left. Keeler just was able to catch a piece of it.
It would probably be one of the best fights you could make in 2020.
And if Andrade doesn't take out Luke Keeler, you might blow a gasket too, Mannix.
Andrade takes fewer punches.
Tom Duran, Keeler was actually overly aggressive, stepped back and checked him with a left hook.
Well, there was the right hook trying to land that time from Andrade.
For this fight.
Big left hand there from Andrade.
We're going to see Demetrius Andrade loading up on this left hand, and this is the reason it fell a little short under the chin right there. If he would have concentrated more on speed instead of power, that would have been...
That hair of Demetrius, when you are an avoided fighter. I mean, Demetrius Andrade has a title. He has a big checkbook behind him. They've made big offers, Matchroom Boxing, Eddie Hearn, some top middleweights.
Decision. And right now he's looking for the knockout a little bit too much, but that's what happens when you get the early knockdown.
Go back to sort of that mindset and maybe wait for him to do it.
Look at how Keeler attacks. He doesn't have his...
Andrade dropped Keeler in the first and the second. He lands a left hand clean there here in the sixth.
Something by Keeler. Keeler has quick hands, but he doesn't have quick feet.
Not a knockdown as the sixth round comes to a close.
And here's what I've been seeing. Luke doesn't have the balance to actually fight going forward. His feet aren't fast enough to keep up with his hands. Look at how he falls off balance and his right foot goes ahead, turning into a southpaw. He doesn't have the balance or the footwork to maintain the attack coming forward. Unanimous decision win, and usually it's a shutout.
Seventh round.
Look at how Keeler falls off balance when he comes forward and misses.
Keeler has survived. Landed a nice right hand there on Andrade.
That's what I want to see. Just keep aiming at the body. That's going to set up the overhand right, and he just missed right there. But keep digging away at the body with the straight left hands and the right hooks to the body. Set it up by hurting him downstairs.
Keeler connecting there as
When a southpaw faces an orthodox fighter, they clash heads a lot and they step on each other's feet.
Andrade missing wildly with the right, and caught with the jab multiple times. Good right hand to the body from Andrade.
And your shield and not to try, but I mean, of course, it's easier said than done. If he can put some pressure on Andrade and get something started.
Tan there from Andrade, followed it up as well. As Keeler against the ropes.
A little separation there is all he needs.
Keeler got wobbled there. His legs were buckled with that shot.
Andrade missing with an initial uppercut. And digging at the body with the right hand, connecting with that uppercut. Andrade looking to unload on Keeler.
Referee might stop this.
Yeah, he's watching it very closely. Big left hand from Andrade.
We wonder if Keeler's corner is going to let him continue after taking the beating he's taken.
Huge shots here from Andrade. Keeler may be done, and he is. That is it. Demetrius Andrade with a 9th round knockout of Luke Keeler.
But it just wasn't enough. I mean, he wasn't on the level of Demetrius Andrade. And that right hook right there, it kept barely missing the entire night, but that overhand left landed right there. The knees weren't under him, buckled Keeler, and it was just a matter of time. And I'm glad the referee stopped this fight because he didn't have the legs under him. But he had the courage.
Andrade then landed that uppercut as well in the aftermath. Landing rights and lefts clean. And eventually the fight stopped just before the end of the round. And the right decision for sure. That clean uppercut that caught.
And look, that uppercut came from way down under right there. Caught him right on the chin. But that's what happens. You're able to land those shots because you don't have no upper body movement. Luke Keeler lacked any kind of head movement, any waist movement. And Demetrius Andrade was able to come with that uppercut from way down there because of the lack of head movement.
Perfect 30 fights, 30 victories, 18 wins by knockout. Still, the reigning and defending undefeated WBO middleweight champion of the world, Demetrius